So, another attempt at this. This time, stealth attempt.
Now just wait right there and don't move a muscle until
We'll have to
I
go
say.
after the catapult first. For a couple of reasons. Primarily because, well, it will continue firing at me the moment I'm visible. But also because entrance point to the catapult is very hard to reach. It's like one person at a time at most, and it's fairly tough to do any real navigation there. So basically, if I attack targets here and people come after me, they're going to lock me up there. There will be no escape. So hopefully this is the only catapult. We might as well try to make sure that now. Is there another on the other side? It's already shooting at me. So I can't come into this general open area. Can't even attack it from here. Fire burst arrows. How exactly am I supposed to destroy the catapult if I can't strike at it? Might have to destroy these. I missed. I missed a catapult. I'm thoroughly stuck here. Going after the Minotaur because it's the easiest one to kill. Couldn't do shit. Constantly, basically where I was supposed to be, according to the where my character model was constantly not where I was. Similar to when you have a tight area to move around in.
Right there and don't move a muscle until I say.
I'll have to attack from the staircase. That way I have an easy, guaranteed way of escaping. I can use the rest of the guys when I go after the ballistas themselves. But, I don't want to get stuck here fighting. It's very hard to move. You see that this is sort of an open terrain and easy access there. But if it's even a slightly small wrong spot or an angle, you ain't going anywhere. This is a terrible, terrible place for us to be in. You hit this time. They can't come down either.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
There could be additional catapults. They do a significant amount of damage.
You just follow me and stay close.
Strong gas. Ooh, potion of invisibility.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Don't think we need anything special here. Just kick the shit out of everything.
Nothing walks away!
There's more where that came from.
Like, I'm the only one who can't see shit. Suppose that's the mission complete. I'll still take a look at here, just to understand what they have here. Nothing. Right. I love the draw distance. I suppose it's raining, so some kind of a greyish fog isn't totally out of place. Anything else? I can't imagine that being it.
Hey there, dear. How's
You've
it
done
going?
it, Jaina. I may have had my doubts, but you've managed to do what you could. My deepest thanks to you.
It was easy. Too easy. Yeah, they didn't send any. There was troop movements I saw, but they didn't send any troops try to intercept or fight with me.
You may be right. We have no idea what forces the Dreamer has gathered. It could just be the tip of the iceberg.
Just the tip.
So, what's next? Well, the sun will soon set and the last of the troops should arrive soon. I think that you can take a well-earned break if you'd like. We've set out some bedrolls in the western tower. You'd better catch some shut-eye before tomorrow's assault. What in the nine hells was that? I think my rests will have to wait. In the distance, some huge beast. Chain up, head to the top of the towers, and use the ballista if you must. I fear that our arrows will do little to penetrate that thick hide. Quickly, it's approaching fast.
What is it? Something red. It's a giant. Is it literally a giant? It is some sort of a giant, but named Impossible Giant. 125 points of damage. What the fuck happened to it anyway? Seriously. Ah, there it is. I just don't see it. That's the problem. It would have been a tough fight to fight through any other means. Yeah, probably like 400 or 500 points of damage, hit points.
Hey there, dear. How's
Jaina,
it going?
if there's anyone who deserves a rest, it's you. Get yourself down to the West Tower and get some sleep. Tomorrow brings the assault on the Summer Palace, so use these last few moments of peace and as best as you can. Sounds good.
Did he drop anything? No. West Tower. Is this supposed to be West Tower? This is clearly East. Right. Beds. I'm a bit worried. We're going after the Dreamer just after we take a good night's sleep. There's gonna be something happening here. A bedroll rests on the ground here, well made by elven hands. Go to sleep. You fall fast asleep. Now what? So. Can't tell if this is a dream or it's just another bad transition. Well, we'll find out, maybe. The elven leaf boat glides across the lake. Distant blue booms come from the summer palace ahead. Doesn't exactly look like an epic battle barge. Sumar Palace. A rope. Dreamer acolytes. Ah. We do something with the cannons. A heavy cannon stands before you, made of hard steel and smelling of brimstone. They are rare in the realms, as smoke powder is difficult to find. Examine the cannon carefully. You seem to recall how these devices are operated. With a little luck, you should be able to load it and make it operational. The cannon is currently unloaded, but otherwise ready to use. Load it. You carefully pack the smoke powder and slide it in the cannonball. I actually direct it. The cannon is loaded and ready to fire. Well. Come on, you son of a bitch. Don't dare stand there like a moron. I need another summoned creature. Might as well go with a 9.
All right, crew. Let's take them
Additional
down.
forces. We'll just follow these guys, they'll show us where where we can go down.
The light shall never fade!
I'm sure it won't.
I will not fail!
I wonder if I should play with a ranged character next. I don't recall really playing with one. Arcane Archer. I mean proper, go 100% for ranged combat.
Nothing walks away!
This is too easy.
Nothing!
This is not our objective though, this is just a distraction. We need to go find the dreamer itself. As long as he's there, we're not gonna win. And I'm the one who's gonna take him down, if anyone. Ooh, Archmage. Ooh, poisoned arrows.
I can do that. Job's done over here. I can do that. Job's done over here.
Starfire arrows, fire and snake damage. Fighting arrows. Lale of Elements, +3 attack bonus, does elemental damage. Nice weaponry, not sure how that would really help us. I suppose there's a +3 weapon. Doesn't require any enchantment. Not sure if I should take this with us. I mean, money is not a problem. At the same time, this is the minimal part of a 3-man archer campaign. Jesus fuck. Words. 3-part campaign. So just because I don't have an immediate use for that cash or equipment doesn't mean I should ditch it. However, I didn't actually rest. So I went to sleep, but I didn't rest. Well, that's suspicious at the very least. Bad programming, or am I just... Okay. Son of a bitch is upstairs. Probably need to go downstairs. knockdown. Keep the fucker down. Taunt it.
Is that the best you can do?
And you didn't actually taunt it. He's trying to prepare himself to a fight against another spellcaster, which is interesting in tactic. The loot. Give me the key. Ring of Deep Thought. +3 intelligence. Belt of Wizardry. Boots of ridiculous lookingness. Spellcraft technically, but I don't think I'm wrong on those boots. Descent. Platform before you seems to hover in the darkness, cloaking even the walls from your sight. Platform begins to descend into the darkness. Temple of the Dreamer. I still think this could be just a dream. Hot air rushes forth from the hallway ahead. But at the same time, it would be a... I mean, I think it could be a dream because of these little hints. There was no recollection, or I didn't have to play waking up and basically setting out to assault this. And I didn't actually rest when I rested. However, the maker of this module series doesn't give a flying fuck about smooth transitioning, so that's normal for him. And the resting thing could be just as he didn't actually give a shit. I mean, he didn't go out of his way to implement some kind of specialty rest there, because I clearly don't use the normal rest system. I just use a dialogue to transition, basically. However, it's I can't exactly ignore the possibility that this is just a dream again. But to what end? I don't mean why the dreamer would do it. Maybe have us lose in the dream to discourage us or something. Either way, what I mean is it would be very
There's more where that came
unsatisfactory for the
from.
player to actually play something for some time and then just it was all a dream and meant nothing. It's something that you don't particularly want to do. The path you really don't want to take. So unless you're extremely confident you can pull it off, I would not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Successfully taunted. What are we getting out of these? Healing and Eagle Splendor. Right, so we can use the potions, I think, fairly freely at this point to make sure we're all at good health. Charred Elven Body. His charred elven body is still burning in patches. Most of the clothes have burned away from the skin, leaving raw pinkish flesh beneath. Upon close inspection, a hole can be seen in the back of the skull. Something has removed the brain from within. Search. Hidden partially under the elf's body is a deep blue jewel. Icy cold to the touch. Jewel of frost. Custom magic protection. When the did I get this? This heavy crystal seems to suck the heat from any nearby surface. You're forced to handle it carefully, though through thick gloves or wrapped cloth. So it's not usable. At least not in this manner. Star Fury. Attack bonus +5, sonic damage, slow, rage weakens. Sort of tempted to take them. They don't have weight either. So very powerful range attack weapon. Maybe I can probably get rid of the lava walls with the gems. So I need another one. Come on, people.
This is too easy.
I need your jewel. Elven plants and a ring. I have way too much of this crap. Now it's everywhere. It's hard to say what I've been receiving recently and what not. Okay. Elven ring. A haste on a ring. So I got to shift the boost to something else, but I really can't. Elven plans. Multiple plans. These plans appear to have been hastily written, though the hand is clearly elven with its sweeping curves. Though there is little writing, it is clear that this is a map of the area, showing a bridge over the central part of the map. Two barriers are upon it, with arrows pointing to them next to a picture of a jewel. The northern area of the temple has only question marks. So, we did have a plan for this. At least that's something. Barrier of light. +4. Versus evil +1. This is something I'm not quite sure how this works. Does it mean that it's weaker against evil? Or what? I'm guessing... I'm not sure how it works. I can imagine someone seeing this and thinking about this and say, yeah, it's probably +4 shield, but uh, extra +1 if your target is evil. But it might not be. I don't know. I honest to God
No,
don't
I'm
know.
carrying far
I
too
do
much
recall that
useless
being
garbage. Going to have to
something I
dump some
wondered
of this.
for, and I've searched the answer for it and tested it. I don't recall the answer. I do recall that it doesn't function exactly like you would think, or rather how I would think. So now I don't have. I know too much. I mean I have different type of ideas, but I don't recall. Is it the original way I should thought that might work, or is it the correct way that I've learned later? But now that I have the approximate information and feelings, can't say which one actually is the correct one. I'm not switching items. It's I'm not switching items though. We're good on that front. In the center of this room is a floating sphere. Magical energy is swirling about.
This is too easy.
Come on, finish them. Ooh. Everyone gets a potion. We're still in great shape. We're getting constant refills, so might as well put them to use. What is this sphere? Dreaming sphere. As you gaze into the sphere, a knowing passes over you. Should you reach within, you may wish for something, and it shall come true. You must choose wisely, for each person gets but one choice in their lifetime. Happiness, gold, or power. Let's walk away for now. Gold, certainly not. Power or happiness? It's not that easy. Happiness could still mean something fundamentally bad for you. I mean, just staying in a dream trap forever would be a source of happiness if you just don't know that you're in a dream.
This is too easy.
We might also get a chance to ask for something else if we had more information. What is this? Enter from that direction. Let's follow the nice arrow's instructions. A familiar place, right, we saw a dream of this earlier. There's something unsettling and familiar about this place.
Greetings!
Ah, my most special child. You. I know you. Yes, my special little girl. How you've grown in such a short time. Are you in league with the dreamer? In league? You make it sound like we're teams in a chess club. Let us just say that he and I have played many games across millennia. After his most recent desperate move, I'm hoping this is the last of them. You think the dreamer is desperate? To leave the realm of dreams and assume a mortal shell? Though it is true that he gains greater power over your world, he also loses many of the protections he once held dear. Our recent game must have cost him more than I thought, for him to take such a bold move. Why involve me? I have laid out a task for you, a shifting path across the possible outcomes of the future. See that the dreamer has tried to do the same, yet I believe my little nudges have pushed you in a direction more favorable to me. Now you find yourself before me again, so close to your goal. Am I just a pawn to you? A pawn, perhaps, but a precious one indeed. Some would argue that it is even in your best interest to do as I ask, for your world would be consumed should the dreamer gain a foothold upon it. I see. What is it you want? Over years uncounted, I have forged a weapon, a blade capable of piercing the defenses of the dreamer. While he was insubstantial, it would do him little harm. But now that he is flesh, he is vulnerable to its bite. I assume you want me to use it to slay him. That is correct, Jaina. It is the Dreamer's soul blade, made specifically for him. One hit, and what defenses surround his mortal coil shall be undone. Where is this blade? You have had it all along, Jaina. When first we met, I planted a seed in your mind, a guise to set you on your path. The mirror in the physical world is the blade itself, which I give to you now. You are released from your binding, as the final blow must be delivered with a hand self-guided.
That's a long sword.
Now what? The rest is simple, really. Confront the dreamer and use the blade. Even a child could do such a thing. Okay, I'm ready.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Attack bonus plus 3 sonic damage. It's pretty much the same as we have here, so no reason not to shift to it. Some form right. I don't see why we wouldn't try to do this. Dreaming Sphere. Ask for something. I think I'll ask for happiness. I have no idea. Gold is worthless, sort of. Power, it could be anything. And I'm very happy with our equipment sets. I'm a high level character. I have massive amount of usable items that I'm never gonna use because I just don't have the opportunities anymore. So let's go with happiness. I like happiness.
It is done.
I got a dolly. Why is the dolly happiness for me? Good luck spotting the dolly here. There it is. This is your oh so special dolly. Just looking at her makes your heart fill with joy. Right, excellent. Now, I don't mind the dolly. I would have just appreciated if the dolly would have been somehow significant to my character. Would have made some sense. Dreamer priests.
There's more where that came
Nothing
from.
walks away!
You done killing it? No. And you just walk away from it. Oh my god, you're such worthless pieces of shit.
Rip you to shreds!
Sunstone Amulet. Corellon's Grace. Glove of Invulnerability, useful by good only. Dreamer's Note. This appears to be a proclamation from the Dreamer to his priest. The items within this chest were found within the Elven Palace. Because of their nature, they must be destroyed at once. Okay stuff. Nothing amazing. Elven Tongue. Used by neutral or evil. Silence. Single use. Though repugnant, those in need could use this offering to cast a simple spell of silence. Elven Heart. Ritual Heart. Greater bull strength, usable by evil. By eating the heart, a person's strength can be greatly increased. Right. No problem. Not sure how a heart tastes like. What is this? The room slopes downward toward a purplish pool filled with bubbling fluids. Right. Doesn't sound particularly appetizing. It's another cauldron situation, I assume. The smell of brine wafts outward from this pool. Peering closer, it appears to contain some sort of organic fluid, mysterious chunks bubbling about within. Smell it. It's amazingly vile. You'd rather stick a fork in your leg than get another whiff of that. I wonder what it is. Reached into the liquid. Your hand reaches in, coating your skin with a sticky organic mist. Feel around for anything interesting. You grab one of the squishy things floating in the brine. Pulling it out, you realize that it's a humanoid brain, possibly still alive. You can eat the brain. I'll pass. It's probably a incredibly evil fucking thing to do. More importantly, I might be evil, but that's just fucking gross.
Rip you to shreds!
As your hand grasps the twisted metal handle, you pause for a moment. Fate has brought you here, and you feel as if time is suspended for a moment. Your destiny lies before you, however it may turn out. Take a moment to pray to Lyra. Well, might as well. As you kneel upon the floor, you feel your deity moving within you, their strength at your side. What type of a prayer are we gonna go for? I do thy bidding, Lyra. I always have in my own way, and I always shall, though I do not often beg. I ask now for a boon. A sense of expectation fills the air. My lady, I ask you to lend me but a portion of your grace. Your beauty and wisdom guide me, even through the hardest of times. Right, whatever. Lightning crackles through the air, striking you, though causing no pain. A sense of power fills your body, light pouring from your very skin. What did we get? Immunities... I have no idea. I could use... I can't enchant my weapon. Yes, I can, but I'd have to get naked. What are you doing? Don't drop it. Unequip it. We didn't have room for it anymore. The idiots
All
are
right, crew.
fighting a
Let's
door
take them
that's already
down.
open. This massive room is Spartan, with a shadowy figure on a throne at the far end. Um, I'm trying to look for the item that gives me a spell shield of a sort. Crater stone skin will do. I'll also switch an amulet to the amulet of health. I don't need any negative attributes or anything like that. It's an illithid of sorts, at least it looks like one. So, Jaina, here to trouble me once again. Your part here is through, and you come at a bad time. Scurry off, for I have no use for you now. You sound worried, dreamer. Have you learned to fear me? You may have caused me some trouble, but my defenses are sound. You will find that neither spell nor steel shall nick my newfound flesh. You can use with attack with the psionic focus. Yeah, I have zero confidence in that, so nope. Perhaps I shall put that theory to the test. Feel free, though if you bore me, I shall send you away. We'll just see who gets the last laugh. Should I taunt him?
There's
He's
more
probably
where
very
that came
good.
from.
You have pierced my defenses. Now you shall feel my wrath. Yeah, I have my doubts about that. We have a good group here that can do a lot of damage. He doesn't have an increased armor class? No. I'm sure he's fine, but at the same time... Immune to knockdown? No. What? Away with you.
Is that the best you can
Successful taunt. It probably caused him to have a spellcasting failure.
do? This is too easy.
Ooh, we are taking a serious amount of damage. Yeah, spell mantle. Then a heal. Yeah, he's taking a massive amount of damage. You cannot reach me. Ugh, for fuck's sakes, people. Could you actually attack the... Enough of this shit. You don't have vulnerabilities. No. I'm gonna need another spell mantle. Just fucking kill the man. So close. Better not take a risk here. No, it was all mine. How can this be?
Oh, great. Is this going to be one of those "it's not fair" speeches?
Fairness has little to do with my loss. It is clear to me now that my siblings had a hand in this.
Ah, when you've got family like that, who needs enemies?
Indeed, Jaina, though your role was well mapped out from the start, I thought myself clever, manipulating you as I did, but now it seems I was the fool.
Time to die, dreamer. Let's get this over with.
One such as I cannot truly die, Jaina. Don't you know that?
Well then, perhaps I'll just have to cut you up in small pieces and see what happens next.
That would be a pleasure compared to what awaits me. Now that my barriers are finally stripped away, now my siblings shall begin fighting over me.
Serves you right, dreamer.
Not sure about that.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
The queen comes, right. Didn't it all go very, very smoothly? Just all our problems solve themselves.
Well met.
You finally did it. Jaina, you have performed a great service for Evermeet and all of Toril. The world is safe this day. How did you get here so fast? The dreamer's old over magic has faded and my old powers have since returned. When we are done here, I can return you to wherever you'd like.
Another very convenient thing.
Right. Now that reward. Yes, Jaina, you have done as I asked and I'll give you the contents of the palace treasury.
We can try to persuade her.
That's it for saving the world. I think a little more would be in order. I suppose you are right, Jaina. Here is a bit more for my personal accounts. Spend it wisely.
25,000, that's like maybe 20% increase in our wealth.
My thanks, Queen. What happens now?
I think there's in general a problem with the economy that it's so reliant on the magical items you find. So every type of monetary quest reward is basically worthless.
Now that this business is behind us, we shall celebrate our successes. Join us tonight for a feast and dancing. It is the least we can do after so many days of hardship.
Uh,
I'm ready. Take me there at once.
Export character, load epilogue.
Good to see you.
So they're dancing there or trying to do something. No idea. Hmm. Talk to the queen.
Well met.
So, Jaina, welcome to our little celebration in your honor. I hope you are enjoying yourself.
Out of character. Okay, I'm totally done with this module, right?
Yes, this party is the end. If you have a romance with your companion, you may ask him or her for their hand in marriage. Later speak with me.
Is this the end of the Dreamcatcher campaign?
Yes, it is, though if you paid attention, you might have noticed some foreshadowing for the next campaign. As of May 2003, it isn't finished yet. The author has a daughter due to be born any moment, so he'll probably work on that project for a while. Please tell me more. Well, the tentative title is Demon and involves your character's background quite a bit, something I previously shied away from. Be patient, as the plot is still being worked on. Is there anything else cool to do here? If you look around by the waterfall, you'll find a transition to a fun little area. Feel free to poke around. Should I marry Nooble then? We haven't really had a romance though. At the same time, we've been together for a long time. A shrubbery. I'm not gonna do the level up. This is a small shrub with graceful leaves. Okay. Not exactly a huge amount of options here. Oh.
Well met.
Are we done? Is the dreamer finally vanquished? I believe you may rest easy, Jaina. Magic has returned to Evermeet once again, and already the Summer Palace begins to transform into a more pleasing shape. I think our battle has been won. It seemed too easy. The dreamer fell, you appeared, and it's all over. I'm sorry you did not feel the battle met your high expectations, Jaina. I didn't realize you were so discriminating in your final conflicts. It's not that, I just wonder if this is all an elaborate hoax. Perhaps I'm still trapped within the dream. Jaina, some claim that we are merely figments of the dream of a sleeping god. Others say that reality itself is the creation of our own minds. All I know is that I can feel in my heart, and it tells me the danger is over. Well, I may always wonder, but there seems little else I can do. My thanks for the philosophical discussion, my lady. I shall rejoin the celebration ahead. Right.
Good to see you.
I think that's basically it for us. Let's go check the waterfall thingy. Outtakes. Judges. 10, 9, 7, 7. 8, 8, 7, 10. 10, 7, 8, 8. Okay. Well,
Hello.
right. Well, that was a thing. I'll end it here. About this campaign, I had mixed feelings about the first one. I think it had potential, but it was severely lacking in certain parts. Mostly it was like a lot of nice ideas overall as far as the campaign is concerned. Nice sort of flashes of good things on a regular basis, but still a lot of it was sort of average. No, not bad, but not particularly great either. Uh, this is generally a very good campaign. There's right from the start, you have a lot of little things to do, all little things to poke around in. Almost constantly, you have some kind of little mechanical trick or something like that, game mechanical new thing to try out. It's very varied in what it offers. I like the removal of experience points from fighting, allows for other playstyles to basically shine when you don't have to kill anything. It also seems to encourage better design of encounters because there's no point adding trash. No, it it basically just extends an experience but doesn't really add much to it. In addition to that, we had fortress defenses, several maps where we fought with a different group that used something that no other module has used, the command sphere. Even the areas are very different. The city, the swamps, undersea adventure for a moment, and that trap-filled the dungeon where we initially start with everything stripped and in terrible condition. So we're trying to use your brain because you don't have any spells and you don't have the health to face your opponents. And then continuing with more trap-filled dungeons. Dragon flying on top of a water, fighting people and warships if you want, or just bypass them if you don't. What a fantastic and varied adventure, and overall I don't really have, and it even extends to the equipment. I mean, there's a lot of items that basically seem to be specifically designed, and a lot of weapons have you have your basic magic weapons, and you have another group of weapons that aren't enchanted, but have superior abilities otherwise. Like has an attack bonus and damage bonus, but this is not an enchanted weapon. This will not bypass damage reductions in any way. So there's a twist there, and often there's some kind of effect on it. So the variety of things applies to so many things in these adventures too. If there's some kind of a I wouldn't even call it weakness, properly weakness, is that some of the other campaigns have shown much better or richer interactions with companions, and full control of what your companion can do and where. But this isn't the. This was the time where that wasn't that thing. It was added in a later expansion. Point being, this is a very good campaign. Definitely top of the line. I have no hesitations of just saying this. This is a fantastic campaign to play. Shadow Lord's rocky start, sort of definitely inferior to this. then something great. High expectations for Demon. At the same time,
Well met.
I'm not quite sure what to expect in that way. I have played through it. However, what I mean is, while this sort of continues what Shadow Lord started, it clearly evolved to something different, and in this case, much better. I don't think Demon is exactly a repeat of this either. It's going to be something different again. But I'm hoping it's not gonna return to the Shadow Lord thing, and I don't think so. I mean, the guy at this point would have multiple longer campaigns under his belt and clearly has the skills to produce wonderful adventures. So, remove all Dreamcatcher specific items, export character. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Oh, let's do it. This will remove any item specific to Dreamcatcher that would crash other modules and export a version of your character that can be used in other campaigns. This affects all players in the module. Do it.